with a market share of 31% if one looks at the SCV segment. And if I was to further break that down, and when we talk about small commercial vehicles, and Rajan did allude to say that when we look at the 2 to 3.5 ton segment, our market share is even higher with 64% market share. But I think what's important is over the years, if you look at the portfolio, even in the small commercial vehicle segment, we now have 5 platforms, 10 brands, and 63 variants as offering to our customers. And that allows us the claim of being the largest in terms of product portfolio. And I think as leaders in the segment and in the business, it is in a sense our responsibility from time to time to keep re-energizing the market, bring in the appropriate products so that at the end of the day, the customer benefits from the portfolio or the range of products that we have to offer. And like I said that, if you look at the pickup segment, which is, traditionally, if you look at the commercial vehicle business, this is where M&M started from, in terms of the commercial vehicle, which is where we had the Bolero pickup, the Bolero Maxi truck, and then over a period of time, we've added Supro and Jito into the portfolio to make it an absolutely, and Imperial, to make it an absolutely comprehensive portfolio. And as Rajan did mention, that we now have more than 2 million happy small commercial vehicle customers who are our brand ambassadors and who propagate the Mahindra brand. Now coming to Jito, this was a product that we launched in the year 2015, and many of you may recall that when we launched Jito, the proposition that we spoke about, and if you remember the ad campaign, we had Manoj Bajpayee, who was the brand ambassador and continues to be the brand ambassador. We spoke about the power of choice. So in a sense, if you look at the commercial vehicle business, we were the first Indian manufacturer to talk about the power of choice in the hands of the customer. And we launched not Ek, not Do, but Art mini truck. That is what we had spoken about when we launched. Because what we literally did is give the power of choice in the hands of our customer to choose between the payload, the engine option, and the deck length, depending on the application that the customer wanted to use the platform for. So in a sense, Jito was our platform strategy for small commercial vehicles. No doubt, in the 2 years, the product has been an absolute success. It has strengthened our market share. It's gone up by 10 percentage points in the less than 2 ton segment, where today we have 31% market share. And it won 2 awards. One was the SCV of the year, but more importantly, coming in as a small commercial vehicle, it even won the award of commercial vehicle for the year. Obviously, after having created such a successful platform, which has now proven itself, the logical extension for us was now to extend this into the passenger segment. And I think while urban India, the Mumbais, Delhis, Ahmedabads, Punas are now talking about shared mobility, let's not forget rural India had shared mobility much before urban India. And hence, we believe that again here, as an organization, we have a platform or a portfolio strategy. We already have Alpha, we already have Supro, and now we believe that with the launch of Jito, we will be able to provide a comprehensive range of products for last mile connectivity in India. And if one was to look at the options available to the customer today from a market segmentation point of view, you typically have small 3-wheelers, which operate in the city, where we know it's petrol, CNG, LPG. They are the small 3-wheelers within the city. Then you have the big 3-wheelers, which typically operate on the outskirts of the city. Then you have intra-city movement, which is where the micro 4-wheeler and the mini 4-wheeler have started playing a large role. And hence, from a last mile connectivity point of view, the customer has a range of options to choose from. Depending on distance, depending on comfort, there are a host of products for the customer to choose from. So from an industry perspective, if one was to look at all these modes of last mile connectivity that are there, and I'm leaving out the city three-wheeler. If you look at the large three-wheeler, the micro four-wheeler and the mini four-wheeler segment, the total industry volume is roughly about 12,500 vehicles per month. Of course, no doubt, this segment has seen its share of challenges in the last couple of years for various multiple reasons, including demonetization being one of them that kind of impacted the segment for a certain period of time. But the customer, in terms of usage and in terms of last mile connectivity, the challenges, despite these products being available in the market, were those of inadequate public transport, traffic congestions, pollution, speed, safety, and comfort. And if we were to go back and see again three-wheeler, micro, and mini, and we were to plot what is required by the customers, and let's not forget that when we talk about commercial vehicles, in the passenger range, there are two customers. There is an end customer who uses the product, and then you have the customer who buys the product. And both of them have got needs. And if one was to map that out, be it price, power, speed, mileage, comfort, and safety, the current range of products that are available in the market do not tick all the boxes. Some product delivered on price and mileage, which kind of helps the economies or the economics of the business from the buyer point of view, but then it is a compromise in terms of power, speed, comfort, and safety. And likewise, when you move to the four-wheeler side, while you will provide the comfort and safety, the economics come under challenge. And so this conundrum actually creates an opportunity for us to bring in the right product into the market. And like I said, if you look at it from the customer's point of view, with all the research that we did, the need gaps from a customer point of view, who's the buyer, the owner of the vehicle, the driver owner of the vehicle, it's about their challenges of earning potential, social status, operating costs are higher in four-wheeler, acquisition cost of four-wheeler is high for them, and when they look at their three-wheelers, there is a driving fatigue of three-wheelers. So again, they want the best of both worlds. That how do you give them the economics closer to a three-wheeler, but give them status and lifestyle closer to a four-wheeler? And likewise, from the passenger point of view, I think while there are various price points of segmentation now created in the market in terms of how much customers are willing to pay, but they still want safety, comfort of traveling in the vehicle, and to be able to go from point A to point B in a decent, comfortable mode of travel, as well as arrive in a certain condition when they reach their destination. So that's where was born the idea of creating one vehicle to meet all these needs on already a successful platform, which is the Jito. And hence, we created the Jito minivan, a product that gives the power to upgrade, the power for the driver to accelerate, and to grow and prosper in life, and ultimately for us to deliver on what we take a pride of, which is Mahindra Rise. So that's a little bit about the industry, the segmentation, the kind of customer, the need gaps, and why Jito minivan. Let me now invite my colleague Srinivas to take you through what are the technical specifications of this product, how does it compare with competition, and then I'll come back to talk a little bit more about Jito minivan. Over to you, Srinivas.
Thank you, Vijay. You have seen the aspirations of the Jito customer and the way the customers are expecting to upgrade the way they commute in the last mile connectivity. So now let me explain to you how the product that we have made ready and what kind of features it will offer. The portfolio of Jito minivan, it comprises of hardtop, semi-hardtop, and it would have about three powertrain options, meaning three engines: diesel, gasoline, and CNG. Today, here they are launching the semi-hardtop version with diesel, and the rest of the powertrain options will be available in the coming 2 months or couple of months' time. In this options, we also have a flexible seating capacity, seating options. We have 3 seating options of driver plus 3, driver plus 4, and driver plus 5. And when we display the products, you can see the product. On gasoline and CNG variants, they are more for urban and semi-urban and school transportation kind of applications. While we launched today, although it appears like one product, it's the way we have launched Jito in June 2015. It's like 5 products being launched at the same time. Moving on to the key features, I will have talked about all the variants. Let me explain you the key features. The Jito minivan has been designed and developed with our own in-house Mahindra single-cylinder engine. Mahindra produces 16 horsepower, 38 Nm torque, and Mahindra meets all the stringent emission norms, and it comes with BS4. It enables a comfortable, very smooth and speedy drive, and we are very confident the Mahindra, which is very well proven in the industry on our existing Jito, a very robust engine, it will do very good wonders for us for this product by virtue of fuel economy, by virtue of the low NVH levels and the overall satisfaction levels for the customers. It has got a very good pickup, the drivability, the accelerations, the overall NVH levels, all of them, they are best in class. Coming on to the style part, the design part. We believe, at Mahindra, we believe in building very aspirational products, could it be in passenger segment or commercial segment. We endeavor to offer the right ergonomics, especially for commercial vehicles, in order to reduce the fatigue for drivers in the long hauls, and also we offer better aesthetics. The Jito minivan also has no exception. It's very close to our passenger car kind of design philosophy. It's very stylish looking, very modern and contemporary design. It has got a stylish grille, very attractive dashboard. It's more of like a car-like dashboard. It has got dual tone interiors, very good rear view mirror, and it's coming up in 3 colors: diamond white, sunrise red, and ultramarine blue. Coming to safety, safety is a paramount importance at Mahindra. Anything else to safety for us is secondary. Whether it is again passenger or commercial vehicles, we are giving utmost importance for the safety. You can see here the frontal nose design and the body structure. It provides very good protection to the front seat occupants in case of any frontal crash. The minivan comprises of a robust monocoque integrated body and chassis structure. The body and chassis are integrated together. Again, it's more of like a business, the best-in-class safety here. When it comes to the brakes and other aggregates, they are again very robust and safe aggregates. The brakes are provided with disc brakes. We have an LSPV, the load sensing proportional valve, and it's very efficient braking, especially when the customers are driving in overload conditions and the high-speed conditions. So, in a way, Jito minivan brings up very comprehensive safety, and we also have ELR seat belts. Again, this kind of safety feature is offered only in passenger cars. So in a way, we are uplifting the overall value from a safety standpoint. Coming on to the comfort, again at Mahindra, we aspire to be leaders and trendsetters in minimizing the driver comfort, the driver fatigue, and improving the driver and passenger comfort to the maximum extent possible. So we have offered very spacious, very comfortable seats and kind of car-like seats. The front seats can be slided to and fro. The back seats have a very comfortable low sitting position, and it has got dual recliner. They can be folded. We have a lockable glove box in a manner that the driver can keep his valuables. Importantly, in this segment, they expect this kind of features. So from a very clear customer insighting, we have added this kind of features. And very ergonomically located air shift, a kind of a chunky, very convenient for the stop and go traffic conditions, especially important for this kind of a segment. Few more features. As the Jito is designed with a focus on roomy interiors, comfortable seating, it provides a very easy ingress and egress. You can see there the best-in-class headroom, legroom. Again, when we showcase the product to you, you can witness it's very roomy car, and the best-in-class cabin height is just 448 millimeter, but again very good ingress and egress, which is again very critical in this segment. We have sufficient space for passenger luggage too, and we are coming up with two types of tailgates. One is drop-down tailgate on LX version, and the other one is lift-up tailgate on the VX version, and both the variants we are going to display to you. Moving on a few more. In order to respond to the customer needs, we also have incorporated windshield dimmer. This will improve the visibility, especially in rainy conditions and misty conditions. And the suspension is designed for a better ride quality and a better ride comfort. Compared to the industry, this is going to offer a very good ride quality, and we are very confident that the customer will accept this. And we have enhanced the ride comfort by providing a dual stage coil spring. A bigger reflector headlamp, it provides more light output. An electronic cluster with a digital display and with a low fuel warning and audio visual warning. All these are going to be a very enhanced value for the customer. So having explained all the key features, how do we compare with the other products in competition? Just to demonstrate the value proposition, Jito offers what it offers and what kind of technology superiority we are bringing onto the table. I'll take you through a kind of a quick comparison with service couple of products. One is the Piaggio Apex, Piaggio, the three-wheeler, which Vijay talked about, kind of a big three-wheeler. And this is the most popular vehicle in the last mile connectivity in many of the towns and cities today. Here you see the comparison of performance. The Jito minivan offers multi-fold benefits in terms of engine power, acceleration. You can see the list here, the payload, the seating capacity, the ride comfort, the safety, and all-weather performance. So you just look at any parameter, it's much superior compared to the competition. Tata Ace's Jito minivans kind of a direct competition. Here also, the minivan exceeds the competition, and if you look at this table, Jito minivan has about 625cc engine, very close to that of the Iris, but it delivers 30% more power. It's 16 horsepower versus about 12, it's about 30% higher, and we deliver a better fuel efficiency of 26 kmpl as against 24 kmpl of the competition. In terms of torque, we are better by about 10%. And in terms of performance also, overall drivability is much higher in Jito minivan. Passenger comfort, you can look at the dimensions. The passenger cabin, ours is 1230 millimeter as against the Iris 885 millimeter. And as I mentioned, we have a disc brake which is first of its kind in the segment from the safety standpoint compared to run brake in the competition. So this is how Jito minivan compares with the rest of the competition in the industry. Having explained all this, I just would like to show you a small AV and take you through